Part 1. Area where you live. 1. Do you like the area where you live?
Not really. I'm living in the south of Vietnam, and the weather here is extremely hot. Whenever I hang out outside, I feel like the sun is trying to kill me. However, I'm surrounded by everything that is familiar to me, so it's still a comfortable place to live.
Do you know many people in your neighborhood?
Of course, because I grew up there, I know many people in my neighborhood, from people my age to some elderly people whom I usually spend time chatting with. However, at the moment, I don't really keep in touch with them.
Is the area where you live crowded?
No, the city where I'm living is not crowded because it is not as famous as big cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City. It doesn't attract many people who want to start a big business. Also, many local people want to leave my hometown for bigger cities.
Are there many public facilities near your home?
Of course, there are several public facilities near my house. My favorite one, which I usually go to, is the public library beside my house. It is the best place for me to study or read books in a quiet environment.
What do you like most about your neighborhood? Part 1. Clean. Keeping your room clean. 1. Do you keep your room clean?
Definitely. I always keep my room clean. I usually use a vacuum cleaner to make sure there is no dust left in my room. However, on some days, when I am really tired or sick, my room can become quite untidy.
How often do you clean your room? Did you help clean the house when you were a child?
Actually, from a very young age, my parents taught me how to clean the house because they said that a girl should know how to keep her house tidy. Therefore, I have followed their words since I was a child. As time has gone by, cleaning the house has become one of my habits.
Do you think it is important to keep your living space clean?
Definitely, it is very crucial to keep the place where I live clean. Keeping the house clean is a way to protect my physical as well as mental health. I will feel very uncomfortable and won't be able to relax after a long day outside if my house is untidy.
What kind of cleaning do you dislike the most?
I'm not sure whether this is considered a kind of cleaning, but I hate cleaning my study desk. There are many things on my desk, and it is very annoying whenever I organize it. Besides, a messy desk gives me a sense that I am studying hard.
Part 1. Science. 1. Did you like science when you were a child?
Of course, I have loved learning science since I was a child. Actually, I used to look forward to every science lesson at school, especially when teachers let us watch experiments in biology.
When did you start learning science?
Actually, in my curriculum, students start learning science in primary school, but I am a curious person, so I started finding out about science when I was 5 years old.
Which science subject did you like the most?
Actually, I love learning all kinds of science subjects, but if I had to choose, it would be biology. For me, learning about how the body works every day is very interesting. Moreover, understanding exactly how our body works is a great way to protect our health and achieve a healthy life.
Do you think science is important in daily life?
Of course, science is very essential in daily life. Without science, our modern life might not exist. For instance, if scientists had not invented antibiotics, humans might have become extinct.
Part 1. Food. 1. What is your favorite food?
I'm not a foodie, so I don't really have a favorite dish, but if I had to choose, it would be bánh mì. Actually, it is one of my daily breakfast foods. It is convenient for me to enjoy it on my way to school. More than that, bánh mì is affordable for students since I don't get much pocket money from my parents.
Did you have a favorite food when you were young?
Definitely. My favorite food when I was a child was ice cream. Actually, it was because my mom didn't allow me to eat cheap candy. She said that it contained too much oil and sugar, so ice cream was the only option I was allowed to eat.
Do you eat different foods at different times of the year?
Not really. I quite enjoy eating the same meals every day, especially rice, as it is a part of my life. However, sometimes, as Asians, we have traditional dishes for special occasions like Lunar New Year or Mid-Autumn Festival. On those days, we usually eat sticky rice as a symbol of luck.
Has your favorite food changed since you were a child?
Of course, my favorite food, which used to be ice cream, has changed. Recently, the ice cream industry has created many more flavors than in the past, and that is why the price has gone up rapidly. As a result, I can't enjoy ice cream as much as before.